Spectacles.
What spectacles?
Well, it was the closest thing I could get to testicles, but that's all right. It's that for an opening show for anyone that's going to log in later.
You can get closer to testicles later at night.
I know. That was quick.
How you going?
I'm wonderful. How you going after a brilliant weekend?
I'm doing well. Yeah.
I'm shaking. I know
that's
me bouncing on the table because I've left my other camera at work, and I'm running off my laptop camera tonight. So it's always exciting. I look green. I look sick.
You look good. Green's better than yellow.
Yeah, true.
So I can even hear the cars going past your place.
And I'm about 1.5 meters away. God help everyone tonight.
Joe just said, "Ho, guys."
You.
Hi, Joe. Not ho.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah. So
I was going to say, how did you enjoy Saturday?
I loved it.
Laneway music.
I loved it. That was a great show. All three bands and Metal Lake were just fantastic.
How good was the drummer?
Oh, he was such a hard hitter. Did you see the kick drum at the start of it when he started playing? He was the front of it, like the beater head, was moving up and down, not the back. He was sitting at that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that for the fact that his drum pedal was loose and no one had actually tightened it up on the first two songs?
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's why.
Oh, yeah, he's a pretty hard hitter, good drummer too.
Oh, fantastic. Mate, that was the best I've ever heard a kid sound in that venue. He just hit so precisely with everything, and that freaking snare that he had that was about that deep.
How deep?
That deep.
Yeah, no, it was good. All three guys were good. Three bands.
They were. I look very relaxed today, I've decided.
You do. You do. Yeah, I can do the same thing too.
Well, this the whole night. So who do we have? We had Van Walker, the Christopher Marshall Predestination. Predestination, not predisposition. Predestination. We had Metal Lake. But yeah, all three bands were good. It was a great day. For us, it was a good day. I mean, it was a learning experience because it was officially our first live stream. Yes, Julie, I do look a bit hazy because I don't have my normal camera on me.
And you know what? The learning curve from it as well, because we got in there and we had to set up things and organise stuff. That was really exciting as well.
It was.
I enjoyed that part as well.
Tyrone's crisp and sharp.
Of course I am.
Yes. Thank you, Ash, for sharing that.
Hello, Gary. Hey, Max. Hey, Red and Alan.
Now, did anyone know? Actually, it'd be interesting to see for the people that are watching on. See, look at this. I've got to lean over. For the people that are watching online tonight, if anyone did watch the show on Saturday, and if they did see any difference between Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, you were mentioning there's a big difference between the two platforms.
Difference. So it'd be interesting to see if anyone did see the difference, just in vision quality and everything. And yeah, that's about it.
Hello. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hello, Billy. Big boy Billy.
Hey, Lou. Yeah, so and the second guys too, what were they called? The Predestination?
I've got bloody Christopher Walken. Christopher Marshall Predestination. You need more cowbell.
Those guys, the energy on stage for those guys was incredible. Like, I actually thought he was going to put his foot through the floor. Did you hear him stamping?
Yeah. Did you see him at the end of the gig where he had to separate himself and go back to normal? I'll call it go back to
normal.
Class as normal. Afterwards, the guy got off the stage, ran straight out of the venue, and yeah, just to take himself out of that whole stage experience because he just lost himself in it.
Is that where he went?
That's where he went. He went outside, and because I'd asked him in private, and I said, I asked him in private and said to him, like, how come you walked outside? And he goes, it's to basically bring myself back to
just
normal.
To calm down and chill.
Calm down and chill out because he gave himself all. Because
he did that during the last song. Like he was singing on stage and he got off while he was still singing and took off outside, and we tried to follow him with the cameras, but he'd gone.
Yeah, and the fact that the cameras are on a tripod and John had locked the wheels on the tripod so he couldn't move them.
Thanks, John.
Actually, I've got to say hello to Abigail too. Hello, Abby.
Hey, Abby. How are you?
So I miss half these people.
Yeah. Oh. It's a magical stage. It is, Max.
It is a magical stage, Max. You're a magical person, Max. Actually, a bit of excitement. Hopefully, in about 2 weeks, we are going to be able to start back our jam and our Wednesday open mic night.
Awesome.
So that's going to be a bit exciting. We're and ahhing still for Friday and Saturday nights. But we've also got more exciting news, hopefully on Thursday nights coming up soon. We're actually going to be doing a live show. So us two doing a live show from the venue with a band.
That'd be good. Live streamed, yeah.
Yes. So everyone that's here is going to be welcome to that. And
hello, Ryan and Wayne. Sorry to cut you off.
That's all right. Yep. And basically all of our regular viewers, you guys are going to be the first lot that are going to come, that are going to be invited down to come and see this.
Yeah, so put your hands up if you want some tickets for that. Send messages through if you guys are be interested in that, because we're offering it to our viewers first.
Yep.
Let us know, but there's only a limited number of spots because of the restrictions. So,
45.
Get in quick.
Yep. So we'll do that, but we need just to private message us, and at the same time, what is it? Like, share, comment, subscribe,
all the other things. Yep.
And the rest of it. So, So we'll organise something pretty cool coming up. Hopefully by the end of the week, to let everyone know what we're going to do and who it's going to go out to, so forth and so on. So,
it's actually going to be quite big, I think.
It's going to be huge. I reckon it's going to be a bit of fun. Maybe we can get your band down there for the first show.
Oh, maybe. That's not a bad idea. I'll speak to the guys. What do you reckon, Billy? He's online watching.
Billy's online. Do you reckon we get Waking Eden as our first Thursday night live band in front of our live audience?
That'd be cool.
And who'd come down to see that?
I'd be up for it if the other guys are. Hello, Tori, Vito.
Good to see you still kicking.
Matt Massa. Who's still kicking?
I'll take
still kicking.
Tickets. Don't want to be greedy. You got no chance, Billy. You get one.
Have you got 44 friends?
Well, there's Billy and Billy and you.
Well, Billy's in, so there we go. Maybe we could be the first ones.
Yep.
That would be cool, yep.
So we'll speak to Kathy about that. We'll let her just...
It's not a bad idea. Get AC/DC tribute band on Thursday Night Live. Which one?
That'd be a good idea. So what we're thinking of doing is basically, ideally we want original bands, and obviously we want a couple of tribute bands and so forth. It's going to come down to who, not who we can get, but it's more, we're going to leave it up to you guys. That's what we're going to try and do. So we'll get a whole list of a whole heap of bands that do want to take the opportunity up to do it, and go from there.
Do you think we just do one every Thursday night? So we do our show and then just do one band? Or would you think about doing two?
No, just the one band.
Just the one band.
I don't want to make it a late night for everyone, because everyone's going to get up early. Most people have got to get up early for work.
Yeah, I do too. Hey, Darren. Haven't spoken to Darren for a while. How you going, Darren?
Oh, hello, Darren.
Yeah.
Who's Darren?
I used to play with him. He played for us for a while.
You know what?
He played for us for a while with Waking Eden.
Oh, with Waking Eden.
Yeah.
I remember Darren.
Yeah. No, I don't think you would have seen him.
No, I don't think I met him.
No, you wouldn't have. Archetypes need to play Thursday as well. No, we're not actually playing Brandon at the moment, but there's a few things going on. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Archetypes is another one of Tyrone's bands. You got lots of bands.
Yeah, I've got a few things going on. I don't know how I have time for all this stuff though.
Darren's my friend. 2 tickets, please. You're really pushing your friendship now, Billy.
2 tickets each. Where are you going with that gun of yours? That must have been a private.
No, that's Max replying to Lou.
Oh, okay. Hey,
hello, Rico. Actually, I was meant to get back to Rico and Pino. We're meant to go out for a pizza, actually.
Oh, that didn't happen?
because he's been all cooped up in his house. Poor guy.
Well, everyone has.
I haven't had a chance yet. Oh, we forgot to change the title. That was my fault.
Is that Rory messaging you?
No, it was actually Alan Cartwright. He goes, the title's wrong. He goes, Musicland presents Laneway Music Live with Van Walker, Christopher Marshall Predestination, and Matt Lake.
Oh, well, we'll change that later.
We'll change it later.
Yeah, it was changed at the venue, and I'm running it from home tonight, so it's we both missed that one. So thanks.
And I left my camera at work, and I'm running my laptop about 4 kilometres away that I can't type on it or anything.
Actually, is Rory around? Because last time Rory was on, you blocked him.
Oh, yeah, no, I blocked him. He's back again. I saw him before.
Is he here?
Yeah. Oh, actually, Rick, you want to buy an ice machine? No, but I'll come and pick one up.
Anyone would think you're half decent at this drumming thing, Ty. Yeah, well, thanks for the comment, Age.
Karen, with that beanie, I look like Triple H.
Keep it loud as always, of course, yep. Do you look like Triple H?
No.
Not when he had hair, anyway.
No, I've actually met him. He's a freaking monster of a bloke.
Triple H?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually had beers with him and 2 Texan wrestlers.
Did you?
Once. Yes.
I met John Cena. No, his forearms are like the size of my legs. That's just insane, like tree trunks.
That was like we're talking about wrestling. I met Goldberg in the early days.
Did you?
Yeah.
That would have been good. Was he a nice guy?
Oh, he's still blocked. No, you're not blocked, Rory. Just type something on the screen.
Type something. Hey, Joe. Going to buy a new G-string if we're getting the band back together.
Hashtag guys don't lie.
Oh, that's all right. We've got mankinis and everything going on in this show, so you can wear whatever you want.
I heard something scary, Tyrone.
What'd you hear?
I've heard someone's ordered us 2 mankinis.
Oh, no. I think I know who it is without you saying anything.
Big afraid. Big very afraid.
Does it have a bow tie on the front of it at least?
I'm going to have to go and buy myself a set of skins.
Oh, no. That's going to be good. What about Troy's forearm? Oh, that was my nickname when we went over to the States.
Troy,
yeah.
Or Troy's forearm. Was that your surname? Yes. Maybe we can get Lash 78. That's well done, Kathy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll rephrase that. That's well done, Mum. That's not a bad idea at all, actually.
That'd be good, actually.
Yeah, actually, we will. We'll try and get the girls from Lash 78. We'll try and get your band, and we'll do a whole heap of other really exciting stuff. So get on your horse, Mum, and start booking band.
Get on your horse.
I love you. She rang me today.
No, did she? She didn't ring me.
No, she rang. Oh, she's my mum. God, everyone keeps freaking messaging me now.
What? Tell people to message you on the
message on the screen, unless it's Rory and he's still blocked. I have like 10 times. He's still blocked.
Poor Rory. The photo.
No, but it's only blocked on our screen.
Oh yeah, there was a photo of me that came out. I was sitting on a bus and we were going down to play our show in Tassie. And it must have been the way that the camera was or something, but my forearm looked like it was that big. I'll see if I can find it and put it up. It's weird.
Cool story.
That's what he's talking about anyway.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to just say that Rory did an amazing job on the sound on Saturday. It was incredible.
I'd take my hat off to him, but I can't because my hair's not done. No, Rory. Oh, there you go. Rory did a really amazing job on Saturday. You're right. Actually put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, and you could tell. I think towards the start of it, we were still finding our feet with it, but as it went on, it just got better and better. So yeah.
But Rory actually had Rory was lucky. He had a couple of guys that are very high up in the industry giving him a hand and giving him pointers in the background, which is what it's all about. And there was no negative or anything like that, which was brilliant. So, and that's why, just Rory's like one of those engineering gods.
Yeah, isn't he?
So
yeah, so
it was very good.
Well done, Rory. Who's first band to play when it reopens? Who do you want, Wayne?
Yeah.
Tell us who you want, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll tell you who you want. It'll probably be a no, but tell us who you want anyway. Actually, we don't know who the first band's going to be on official opening. I know Mum's got a queue of bands wanting to do opening night.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, you could have a gig like a marathon gig.
Oh, we should run like a 10-session, 48-hour music marathon.
ISO Christmas.
ISO Christmas.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be cool.
Oh, Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Well, why are we having a Christmas in July party when we're reopening out of ISO?
Why not?
Oh, God.
Hey, Shona, we are very well. We hope you are well too. Yeah, actually, I'd like to see that list of who's interested to play, because I think there'd be some interesting bands on there. You having fun there?
Oh, I've got... Have a look at this. There's about 900 messages on my phone.
Yeah.
And they're all
from Rory.
And they're all Rory. Because I pinned a hello message to you and on the IMT page, even that's blocked Rory.
Can't you unblock him somehow?
I don't know how. I'll have to work it out.
Peter Gregory says Electric Mary.
Electric Mary would be good, but you got to remember too, if the borders are still closed. Oh, here we go. Work this out.
Oh, there you go. Speaking of engineering, audio gods Kevin Tay, I'm not sure how to say that. Sorry, Kevin, is watching. So, hey, Kev.
Hello, Kevin.
That's from Darren Timms. Great. New Year's Eve, be big at least 3 bands. Yes.
I've unmuted him now.
Oh, so you blocked him and muted him.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh no, he's jumped onto the Melbourne Open Mic page.
Melbourne Open Mic page just to get his point across.
Hey Rory, missed you.
No, last week, when was it, on Friday night, I accidentally pushed block instead of reply to Rory, so bounced him out of everything. Gary Hollett, Mix. That's another one.
Actually, the mix from Adelaide live on Saturday was crazy. That was really good too.
I think my dad got a bit excited with the live mix because it was his first chance to get like a front of house mix of a band like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still Rory. He's got pocket audio. It's still Rory.
Yeah, no, that was really good. It sounded great. So he must have worked on that pretty hard.
Yeah, he did.
Rock Q is in if there's a gap.
Yes, Rock Q.
I recall the 80s. I'm Rory too. He's on like 4 pages. So why are you complaining you're blocked then if you're on all these other pages?
You know what? If Rory closed down all of his Facebook pages, we'd have freaking one person watching.
We'd have no friends.
We'd have no friends.
It's Rory's night.
My mum, Rory, here too.
Oh no. Well, maybe I should join in. Rory's here too.
Sorry, Wayne, you've lost your title now. It's Where's Rory, not Where's Wayne.
Oh. Anyway, enough about Rory. He did well, and
he did well. That's it.
Yeah, that's all he did.
But Vince is actually organising some more bands too, so we're going to be doing the exact same thing. I think it's once a month.
Yep.
Possibly.
It's going to be once a month.
And I know next month he's got the singer out of, and Mum might be able to help me here. Singer out of.
Unless Vince is watching.
Oh, You Am I.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? The singer out of You Am I. I think it's Tim something or other.
I'm just going to Google it.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
That's a good show.
That was a good show. Yeah. There you go, Kathy. You Am I.
Yeah, but who's this? Yes, Tim Rogers.
Tim Rogers. Robbins. Tim something. No, Tim Rogers. So I think he's going to be there for the following Sunday, and I think we are going to be allowed to have an audience as well. It's Rory again. Just hacked Gary's account.
What did you say? Sorry, George.
Hey?
What did you just say? I missed it.
No, I said hopefully we'd be able to have an audience for that too.
Yeah. What is everyone doing at around 3 p.m. on Saturdays? Because that's when we're streaming. So I thought we'd just throw it out there so everyone knows. But it'd be good to see what people are actually doing. Like, do they do all their things in the morning and then chill in the afternoon, or what's everyone's routines? Rory being biggest dirty, stop out, but here now.
Oh, yes. I get it.
I don't get it.
Drinking.
Mark's drinking.
Yep, that's never a bad thing, Mark.
No.
Actually, what would have you been doing?
Me?
Yeah.
On a Saturday?
Yeah. I like Brad watching you at home.
Yeah, probably drinking.
Yep.
No, I'd probably be out somewhere doing something if I didn't have any work to do. But lately I've been just working on these streams for Friday, Saturday nights on my Saturdays. So.
Oh no, you work very hard.
Yeah.
You do a lot. So if anyone doesn't know what Tyrone does behind the scenes, it's not much. No, Tyrone does all... Tyrone does all the audio, gets all the show together, and does everything. Why live stream so early in the day? Because that's when the guys from Laneway Music want us to do it. That's their choice, which I actually don't mind, because as we go on and the venue starts to open, then straight after Laneway Music are finished on a Saturday, we're going straight into a normal live band after that. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but Rory, Tyrone actually does all of our audio. He does all this overlays. He goes and chases bands up, does all that, and we're about to put a whole lot more into his lap. So,
thanks, George.
Lucky you.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I enjoy it. I love doing it. So, yeah, I'm happy to take it all on.
Yeah, promoting Waking Eating. Yes, Tori, we do. I actually see that.
Yeah, thanks for the promotion. It's been going crazy. I've had people comment about you and the amount that you shared to me, which is crazy. So it's going quite far. So thanks for that. Jody's fishing.
Oh, that'd be nice to do, actually.
Where do you go fishing? I know where you go. Where does everyone else go fishing?
The fish and chip shop.
You won't catch much there. Probably just Corona.
Yeah. No. At the fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
We just catch a grilled flake.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that.
Is Mark one of your mates?
No.
Oh, it's not.
No,
he's now.
I've never met Mark, but he's now. He's good. We go way back.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but it's not just me. It's a team effort. There's so many people that work in the venue and outside of the venue that makes what we have as a whole. So it's not just me.
You're such a freaking bullshit artist.
More things in his lap.
Yep. Tyrone does Rock Hughes audio, live audio as well. Yes, he does.
Don't know if he knows that yet. Well, I know now. Yep. Yeah.
Actually, we've got no music tonight here either. I fish at Port Melbourne, Cobram or Wodonga. Is that Albury and Wodonga or just Wodonga?
That's a decent way to go just for fishing.
Hey?
Pocket audio, it's Rory too. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wodonga's quite a way to go for fishing. Unless you stay there.
Yeah. Have we run out of stuff to say? Is that why it's like, you know how good the weather was today? Was that
Actually, I walked out of my house this morning at about 7:15 and it was 13. That was
that's like a heat wave.
Well, compared to 2 last week. That's really good, I think. Anyway, let's get off the weather.
Shut up, Joan. Does anyone ever go onto the weather on channel whatever it is and freaking Jane Bunn's there?
Yeah.
She does my head in. It's like, just shut up and tell us what the freaking weather's going to be tomorrow. Whether I need to get a jacket or an umbrella. I don't want to know what happened today. I lived it. Just shut up and tell me.
Do your job.
I'm on a yellow page. Rent a friend. Call me.
What? What was that?
He's in the yellow pages as a renter friend. Give him a ring.
I'll search for that. I'll give you a buzz. Do you think your favorite music in 20 years from now will be the same as it is today?
Do you think music? Say it again.
Do you think your favorite music in 20 years will be the same as it is today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think it'll change over time as music evolves?
No.
Has it in the last 20 years?
No.
Well, that's a boring answer.
Well, the newest music that I sort of listen to on a regular basis is still from the 90s.
80s.
Otherwise,
80s.
90s, 20 years ago. We're in 2020, minus 20. Take your shoes off if you need to count backwards.
That's 2000.
Yeah, that's what I said. You said 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you used to listen to 80s music 20 years ago, right?
No, I listened to 90s music 20 years ago.
And you still listen to 90s music?
I listen to 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
So do you think in another 20 years you'll still be listening to that music?
Probably. What about you?
I don't think I will. No, I think I'll sort of, as music evolves, I'll sort of follow it.
How do you reckon music will evolve?
I have no idea.
Just a stream of just sounds and people going skirt and dirt and shit like that.
No, you know what? I think it'll actually make a comeback, like all the old stuff. I think it'll go around and we'll go through like all this. You know what's big at the moment with like all the pop and rap and R&B and all the musicians. I think rock music will make a comeback. It'll sort of do a circle, yeah.
Do you reckon though?
Yeah.
Because now everyone records and plays their own music on a computer, as you said the other week, and there's no true.
I know there's still true musicians out there.
Yeah, there is.
But I think the style of music will come back.
To a certain extent.
Yeah. What makes you say that though?
All right. It's like, okay, I'm going to paint a picture.
Yeah.
My generation, back in my days, right? We were I remember in our area, we were the last kids to play in the street together.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You'd leave house after you got home from school. Then you'd be out in the middle of the street, throwing a tennis ball, breaking people's windows and throwing apricots and all sorts of shit like that off the neighbour's tree, whatever the case was.
Yeah.
After that, no one else was out in the street.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess listening to even guys like my dad and a lot of the older musicians, they go, oh, no, we're in my mate's garage. And then his dad had set up another studio for him. So we'd go to his house and they'd be playing 6 or 7 nights a week live music, right? And 16, 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't see it. Any of the young that are coming through, they're coming through, but they're playing, to a certain extent, they're playing all the 80s, 70s, 80s hair, glam stuff. That's what I've seen as of late.
Yeah.
But no one's getting together as they used to anymore because, I don't know, generations are different. It's just hard. I don't know.
Well, it's I understand what you're saying. It's like kids playing in the street. They don't do it as much anymore as what. Like I remember, that's all I used to do. I'd go home and kick the footy outside.
Yeah.
But you don't see that as much anymore. So it's probably the same with music, is what you're saying.
Correct. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like kids now won't go and bum around in the street, and then one day his mate will go, oh, I play guitar, and he goes, well, I play drums. Let's start jamming.
Mm.
So the kids don't do that anymore. It's, how would you explain it? It's more that they'd be more inclined that I play guitar, I'm going to record my own stuff at home. Here's some drum loops that I found. Let's do that. Let's do hard rock, blah, blah, blah. And here's my album.
Yeah. Because everything's so accessible.
Well, there was a young girl who was saying that the way that she's writing music now, and she just won, she's like only 15, and she was classed in some metal magazine as the second best metal singer in the world.
Wow.
Young Australian girl, only 15.
Yeah.
Local girl, and she was saying that all the music that she writes is all collaborated with other people around the world via online.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing about the online accessibility too, is you can write with anyone. But is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because if you're so accessible and you can play with anyone online, does it mean that you actually put the effort into going and finding local musicians to actually jam with?
No. Why do you need to? Because basically what's going to happen is you're going to write a song, and then all of a sudden someone's going to say, well, you need to go and play live, like what happens now with a lot of the musos. She'll go, yep, not a problem. Here's a guitarist, here's a bass player, here's a drummer, here's a whole bunch of charts. You're a band.
Yeah.
So there's none of that.
There's no chemistry.
No chemistry. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at. And there's none of that mateship anymore, that if the band gets together and then a year and a half down the track, they don't speak to each other for 10 years. There's none of that anymore.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Max says for the first time last year, hip-hop made more record sales than stock and roll. We need more Foo Fighters and less Snoop Dogg.
Oh, get stuffed.
No, I agree with him.
No, I like Foo Fighter. You need it all.
Yeah, more Foo Fighters and less Snoop Dogg. But, well, I don't know. I think you need more of just real rock music in general.
Yeah. Oh, Foo Fighters are the last big, to me, they're the last big rock band.
Yeah.
People say U2 or people say a few other, but for me,
they're bigger than Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be way bigger, I reckon.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you look at the effort and everything that Dave Grohl puts into his productions. I mean, he's not, look, he busted his leg or something on stage and then came back and did the rest of the concert sitting in a chair and it was still freaking rocked.
Yeah.
Who does that anymore?
Yeah.
If Beyonce or one of those busted their legs, they'd be out for 4 years. Worse than a freaking football player.
Well, that's like one of the last ones I went and saw was Phil Collins. I think I told you, and because he's got a bad back, he did the whole concert sitting in a chair. Yep. But it was still one of the best shows I've ever seen, and it's just like it's incredible that he gets out and still does that, tours the world, even with his conditions. You don't see it anymore, like you said. People are getting too lazy to actually catch up. They love the screen. That's from Rory. Yeah.
Oh, it's, you know what it is, Rory? It's not that. It's more like as a parent these days now, and especially with media, scared the shit out of everyone. But as a parent, you're less likely to let your kids go running around without having to know where they are at all points in time. Obviously, we've had a population growth since the 70s and 80s. So it is a little bit different in society, I guess. Society's different. And it's not more the sake that you're going to let your kid walk down the street with $1,000 Fender just in case, because automatically as a parent, you think he's going to get rolled to walk to his mate's house to go and play guitar every day. And then you've got the neighbours that give you the shits because they can't play, because the neighbours don't like the music that they're listening to, and so they get to shut you down. But then kids don't have $70 to go to a rehearsal studio, and they can't get to a rehearsal studio because they're not in public transport. Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's different.
Well, Rory says, I never know where my kids are.
I beg to differ that, Rory.
What's that comment? Kathy said everything is done on a computer by yourself rather than getting together. And Max replied saying, "You're right, and it's so sad. I can't describe the feeling you get when you make music with others live, with instruments. It's better than a drug."
I'll give you that, Max. I agree with you completely.
Yeah. Yeah, so do I, yeah.
It's the whole, and I mean, people don't get it. And I mean, you'd know, Tyrone, it's a whole camaraderie.
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. And it's just getting in there with your mates, having a yarn, even if sometimes you don't play music, and it's just having that one-on-one chat about something that you guys have got in common.
The common interest, yeah. Well, that's when we formed. I mean, we formed from finding each other online. I think it was on Melbourne or something like that. And we got together for the music. And then the friendship grew around that, which was, and you know, there's pretty much brothers for life kind of thing. But it was all built around the music, which these days, does that even happen?
I think it does, but it's a lot harder than what it used to be. There's too many negative influences on kids with music and them having to be a particular way in order for them to do anything with it. So I don't know. Everything's about image these days, and you can be a shit singer and have, I don't know, moment. I mean, especially females, get your boobs out and off you go. You're an Instagram model, and I play guitar.
Yeah.
And that does my head in.
Yeah.
It really, really does my head in, where you get another lady who's a world best guitarist, yet she doesn't have the look to do it, and so she doesn't get anywhere with it.
She doesn't get the followers and stuff, yeah.
Yep.
And they do that. I mean, I've looked through Twitch and all those kind of platforms and things, and there is some people on there that use assets more than their talents.
Oh, definitely.
Which is,
maybe we need to start doing that. Start that thing. Please follow me on Twitch, everyone.
I play drums.
I play drums too, and with myself. I like playing with myself drums.
You're an idiot.
Oh, God.
But there's a comment from Billy, and he says, I love being able to write together online. He's written 5 songs in 2 weeks, but now looking forward to getting in the room to see if they work. And we work.
Yep.
So I guess it does give you a heads up in that way. But you never know if it's going to work until you actually get into the room with these people and see if you gel.
But you know what the whole thing is that you do. And if it does, some of the songs do, some of the songs don't. But I bet you for the first time that you guys get together, 3/4 of it will be just you guys shit talking, catching up on everything that's been happening. And then at the end of it, oh yeah, I wrote 5 songs. We should try them out.
It's probably half and half.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, I definitely overuse my flat ass to draw a crowd. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't draw a crowd. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of interesting to get your opinion on that.
Actually, here you go. Max says they should make music compulsory in all schools. It's a therapy that will never leave you. You know what? I reckon they should, Max. But Dave Sutton, who runs Hume Secondary College's music program, his theory is, he goes, they teach music that the kids want to listen to and the kids want to learn to play.
Yeah.
So he runs basically a whole rock school program, and to the extent where he does a massive competition between 7 schools, rock bands.
That's cool, yeah.
Unbelievable. Kid musos come out of this, and bands and so forth, and the kids just have an absolute blast. I went to a school where they taught classical music. I love that.
In backwards land.
Yeah, freaking. But if a kid wants to learn classical music, go for it, please do it. But if schools were to teach rock music, were to teach music that kids want to listen to, music production, and that sort of stuff, I reckon kids would get more out of it and be more interested in saying, oh, shit, I've played 3 notes and I've turned that into a blockbuster song.
Yeah.
Than playing freaking Greensleeves.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, but that comes down to sort of technique, like the teaching a technique and all that kind of stuff. Well, okay, if you were to teach, or if you were to say run a school or something like that, do you think it's as important to teach them the basics, as in how to read, the technique and all that kind of stuff, or is it easier to give them something that they enjoy doing to capture their attention and hopefully let them enjoy it a lot more?
All right, well, I'll throw it back at you. If I were to turn around to you as a teacher and say, Tyrone, here's 2 drumsticks. What I want you to learn to do for the next week is do left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Right? So start doing paradiddles.
Yeah.
And that's all you're going to do all week. What's the first thing you do is throw your drumsticks away.
Throw them at you.
Yeah. As opposed to me turning around to you and saying, here's a basic 4/4 beat.
Yeah.
And the song that you're going to play is Highway to Hell by AC/DC.
That'd be more exciting, yeah.
That'd be more exciting, but at least it'd still teach it and capture that love for music.
But does that take away from the importance of learning the basics?
Say it again?
Does that take away from the importance of learning the basics?
But it's first to get there. I think it's more so first to capture a kid's passion in music. Then after they've got that basic thing of I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 on a drum kit playing along to their favourite song.
Like the whole I can do it attitude.
I can do it.
Yeah.
And once you've got that, the kids you're then going to turn around to the kid and say, right now I want you to do a drum roll. But before you can do a drum roll, you have to learn how to do single strokes. So you can sit there and practice. So when the time comes, they can go and it works for them. So it's working both sides of it.
Yeah, yeah. You got that comment there?
In excessive, yes. We're about to discuss that now.
The in excess.
I've got that on my notes. I was going to leave that for a minute.
Is that blank?
No, it's not blank. You're lucky I took the sheet off that said boobs.
That's better than blank. It's from the boys from In Excessive. They're saying the In Excess tribute show. Looking forward to our stream show from Musicland this Saturday at 8 p.m. Join us, everybody, for a massive night of the smash hits of In Excess.
Yes, we're actually recording them tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's going to be really good. I'm actually so excited.
I'm actually looking forward to that. And Dave and all the boys are definitely excited.
Yep.
So we're recording them tomorrow night, and we are going to be streaming them on Saturday at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m. Yep.
Like a freaking peacock.
Here's some classical music that shows how different instruments. It's awesome. Shows. I don't understand what he's trying to say there.
Here's some classical music that shows how with different instruments. It's awesome.
See, Tracy's just backed up what you said. She says basics is important, but you got to get them hooked doing something first.
Yep.
And that's what I used to do when I was teaching over there with the kids.
Yep.
So I'd sort of split the lesson half and half and do something exciting to start with, and then show them the basics, but show them what it can lead to, and that kind of got them excited.
You got to. I mean, I think teachers have to look at it the same as like kicking a football and playing football in general. The first thing kids want to do is run around and play football.
Yeah.
They want to bash and tackle and all that. The last thing they want to do is sit there running up and down, doing laps and doing handballs. But you get the passion for the game and off you go.
And then you want to improve it, yeah.
Then you want to improve. I'm still waiting to improve.
There's a couple of links through here. I might see if these links are any good. We're also taking requests too, if anybody wants any songs played, because we've got nothing prepared for tonight. Been pretty busy, so if there's anything that anybody wants to see...
Have we? What have you been doing?
Send it over.
What did you do on Sunday?
Things. I did a lot of things.
I did area beautification on Sunday.
Is it like landscaping?
That's a garden.
Oh, yeah.
I actually weeded. Fuck, I hate weeding.
This is hang on, which one? Who sent that through? That was Max. Kids cover 46 and 2 by Tool. I think I've seen that. I'd play that, Max, but it goes for 7 minutes, so it's probably a bit long.
Just play mine and Max's links. That was Rory. Play it, the kid rock. You know what? We'll actually post that. I reckon maybe, can we grab that and put that on the...
I can play a little bit of it. Do you want me to just play a little bit of it?
Yep.
All right, just give me 2 seconds.
Actually, Tracy, maybe you can organise to get Sister Stoll to come down on a Thursday and do the show with us. Even better than playing it online. How about we do that? So if you can convince the boys to come down and do a set for us on a Thursday night, and we'll interview them and have a bit of fun with them.
That'd be cool, yeah. All right, so this is it's kids covering 46 and 2 by Tool. Max sent this through.
Great song. the poor kid a freaking proper instrument. I mean, talk about picking on the little kid. He's the youngest kid in there, and imagine his disappointment when he rocked up to school, and the teacher, and he goes, "Oh, Dad, I made it into the band." And Dad goes, "What are you playing?" And he goes, "2 sticks."
He gets the triangle.
Far out. How awesome is that?
Well, that's a great track, and that's actually covered really well by those kids.
But just goes to show you, though, I mean, not being thinking, I know Americans have got different funding to us as Australians, but what about that for a music room?
Oof. Yeah, forget it. You won't get anything like that. Yeah.
Oh, you do, but your kids are paying. Yeah, your kids are paying or your kids are paying. Parents are paying like 20 to 30 grand a year.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, so they're paying for the equipment and stuff. If someone gets the blood pumping every time, what a beast of a track, yeah.
Yep.
So, but that's actually really good to see that it's... Actually, how old is that track? Or that cover, sorry?
I remember seeing that ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Let him go. Yeah, cool. No, I'm not picking on the kid. I'm just saying I feel sorry for the poor kid.
At least he played him in time.
Mate, that whole freaking, even the drummer, everything was great. We got Pearl Export and PV amps.
Yeah, I don't even think we got a Pearl Export in my school.
But I look at even Dave Sutton. Dave Sutton basically is in poor sticks. Dave Sutton from Hume Grammar basically comes in once a week to see me and drops off instruments. And his whole thing is, he goes, I've got a budget to have every year. And he goes, so all of his instruments that he has at school are pristinely maintained. So every week he'll bring me in 2 or 3 guitars, goes restring them, clean them, get them back up to speed again, and then off he goes, because his theory is, I give the kids good instruments, they play good. He goes, if I were to give them trampolines, they're just going to trash them. So
yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. I still think that they should, if they've got the passion and talent for it, that they should want to learn on crappy instruments as well.
Yeah, but have you ever tried playing guitar on with strings that feel like barbed wire and are that high off the fretboard? You just can't do it.
Yeah, I guess it takes away from the experience of it, doesn't it?
And I mean, I'll give Dave credit to the extent where every year they buy new instruments, they maintain those instruments, any of the old instruments, they then donate those to a few of the kids that have got. They donate those to a few of the kids that obviously parents can't afford instruments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Knows that they've got a passion for it.
Mm-hmm.
And even those, he'll basically say after halfway through term, oh, your strings need changing, give it to me, and the school pays for all of that. So yeah, it's really good. But stuff like that, I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see, actually. There's one drummer that I've seen, people have tagged me on Facebook, a young Chinese girl or Asian girl, but she's just the things that she can do on the drums is incredible. Like, I would never be able to do that shit.
Oh, playing chop suey and that.
Yeah, I think that's the one. She plays a whole bunch of other things as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But that, that's different though. Over in Asia, I was lucky enough to go over to China in 5 years ago, whatever it was, and picture your massive Westfield shopping centres.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs, so when you walk, me and my wife had walked into the shopping centre, and there's a whole bunch of kids, a row, probably about 50 to 60 kids long, sitting on a bench, all with instruments in their hands.
Yep. Right.
Then on the left-hand side, as we were walking in, there's a massive glass wall that's probably about 50 to 60 metres long. And every room, so there was a cubicle room of about 1 metre by 1 metre.
Yeah.
1 metre by 1 metre. About 2 metres by 2 metres, and every single room was full.
Really?
Kids learning instruments, Chinese kids learning instruments, and then obviously the bench with all the kids waiting, and that was 10:30 at night.
Wow.
That we'd gone into this shopping centre.
Wow. Because that's a big thing over there. Like, music's pretty big over in those countries.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, especially their traditional stuff.
No, this was all westernised.
Oh,
all the
was it?
Westernised music.
Yeah,
so,
right.
And I walked into a massive music shop over there, and I said, where's the drum section? And it was all electronic.
Yeah.
No acoustic.
Apartment
situation.
With the Americans, right, and their sort of way of life, how they incorporate sports and stuff into their schooling. You know how like they've got school, college teams, basketball teams, and all that kind of stuff. Do you think they could and should do that with music programs?
No, they can't, because for them, the sports side of it is the money-making thing.
Well, I guess you could still make money out of it, but probably not as much as sport.
No. Well, you look at college football, there's a big thing on it that the schools themselves make close to nearly $60 to $70 million just off TV rights.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Sport. So that's just for NFL.
Yeah.
Then you go to the basketball and it's another umpteen $1 million. But do you remember Tommy Lee did the Tommy Lee documentary or show that he had on the reality show of him trying to go back learning drumline for
No, I haven't seen that.
The school. What was it? He went back to go and learn drumline because he used to do it in college.
Yeah.
For basically the school's marching band.
Oh, right.
That's massive over there, their marching bands. They've got massive massive competitions for all that. Viewership through ESPN and everything like that.
Matt Paul lost a stream. No, we haven't lost a stream.
No. Well, I hope we haven't.
There's another comment from Matt. He's saying, I started on a guitar with an action my fingers fit under. Wish I had something better to start on.
Yeah.
So there you go, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Please share this around, guys. We're just about finished with the show. Yeah. We're just about done. But yeah, please share it around and let us know if you want tickets when we open up for that stream.
I'll let us know, but we're gonna definitely do something for it. So you're gonna, as much as what we love you, you're gonna have to earn it. Like that. Not nothing. We're gonna be a bit creative with it because what we want, we'd love everyone to message us a photo of themselves watching us. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
So we want you to message a photo of yourselves watching us on the show. Yeah. And that you guys will get first round tickets.
Actually, we'll put up a post about that during the day as well tomorrow.
All right.
Let's do that. Get it. Work for it, bitch.
Who said that?
I did.
Someone else did.
Rory says, play my clip. It's only music, though. All right. I'll play your clip, Rory. Just because we love you. Okay. Here we go. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to wait for this ad to finish. Alright, here we go. I don't know what just happened. Rory just said that's not my clip. That's the link. We're back, George.
Yeah, I know we're back. I'm just waiting.
I don't know what the
air drums. Yeah. Well, that was about as exciting as that got.
Well, that was good. I'm glad we finished the show off in a really positive way.
It's professional. Oh, it is. There you go. It was Danny Carey.
Yeah.
From Tool.
Yeah. He's a great drummer.
He's a freaking awesome drummer.
Mm.
No, you've done your dash now, Rory.
Yeah, no, you don't get that again.
You don't get that again. And if it's classical music, my son just auditioned for a school in Rowville and got in, a high school. That's 50% music and 50% maths, English, science, and PE.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome,
That's
Matt.
really cool. Yeah, congratulations to your son.
Yes. Is that similar to Is it NCAT in Northcote?
I have no idea.
I'd say it might be. But that's
Lisa.
Awesome. Hello, Lisa.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like how it's 50% music and 50% other stuff. That's a school I would go to.
Yeah. As long as they don't teach classical. I guess if they do, they do. But that's awesome. Imagine getting into a school like that and the freaking teacher gives you 2 sticks.
2 sticks and a triangle. Yep. They'll give you a recorder.
Yeah, NCAT and Preston, that's the one.
Okay.
Similar, yes. I thought so. That's a brilliant school. It really is. NCAT, for kids that love music, and are academically inclined as well, or non-academically inclined, it does take both things into account. So it's freaking brilliant.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I have a couple of my daughter's friends that go there, and one of them's as smart as anyone can be, and probably, hopefully, might end up a doctor. But he goes and does drama there as well.
Oh,
so he's there to do drama, but he's smart enough to be a doctor.
Well, hopefully he doesn't actually get to being a doctor and then cause a lot of drama.
Maybe a bit like Patch Adams.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I miss that guy.
Yeah. Had to do a vocal audition to a rock song from a musical.
What musicals do rock songs?
Rent.
Never seen it.
My Fair Lady.
Never seen it.
Hairspray.
Never seen it.
Either have I. I haven't seen any. I'm just throwing commercials out that I've seen.
So what do we got coming up? We've got In Excessive on Saturday night.
In Excessive Saturday night. We're recording them tomorrow. Yep. Thursday night.
I don't have the
we don't have the paper in front of us, Mom. Who are we recording on Thursday night, Ma?
We'll just wait.
Yeah, we'll just wait. We're just going to sit here like this now.
Rock School.
Rock School.
The Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages, Rock School. School of Rock.
We're not doing any of those.
No.
Oh, they're talking about the shows that have...
Oh, we got a Scapegoats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exciting. I like those guys too.
That's actually really exciting.
Yeah. We're 2 great bands this week.
Maybe Rory, can we just live stream them on Thursday night? We have the technology.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Well,
maybe we can do our first show without a crowd and do it as a tester.
Not a bad idea.
With the guys from Scapegoats, because they've been very forthcoming with everything. They've given us a whole bunch of stuff to give away and so forth and so on.
And don't forget to jump over to the YouTube page as well, and actually have a look and check out if the quality is better than what we're getting here, because apparently it's a lot better. So if you can check it out and let us know, that'd be really good.
Yep. So what you have to do is sign up and then subscribe to the Musicland TV page. If you are looking for the link, there is one attached to the Musicland Melbourne Facebook page. The In Musicland Tonight Facebook page, guys, will be gone next week.
That's what we said 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's what we said 2 weeks ago, but we're going to stop streaming to it. It'll still be there, but we're going to stop streaming to it.
Yeah. It's a good idea. Right. I might put up some posts just to redirect people. I think it's a good idea.
Awesome. I think it's a great idea.
Cool. Well, thanks, George.
No, thank you, Tyrone.
No, thank you for all the hard work you're doing.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Hold on. Where's my piece of paper? Boobs. No.
That'll make for some hard work.
Mate, I got writer's cramp from that.
From writing it, or what you did with them?
No. That's terrible. My mother's watching.
So it's mine, probably.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi, Mum, if you're watching.
Yeah, hi, Mum. Actually, we're gonna have to be careful on Thursday.
Why? Because
all the puns are gonna start.
Oh.
Did you go to Escape? All right, we're going.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. We'll see you on when we're looking at next.
Thursday, if we stream it, yeah?
If we stream it Thursday, we'll see you Thursday. Otherwise,
actually, maybe if we get enough people wanting it to be streamed, we'll do it. Otherwise, we will just leave it for Friday.
Well, we've got to ask the band first what they want.
Good idea.
That's a great idea. Let's ask the guys from Escape Goats what they want first before we start putting in action anything. Awesome.
See you later, Tori, and everyone else. All right, cool.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know if there's a show on Wednesday, Rory.